simple, at least on the surface. Lebanon's got to put helmets on Cody Steele, the quarterback.
You're right, Tommy. Just talking about that on the sideline here with Donald Gann. We've got to stop their quarterback. He's been the one that's been setting up the fullback and the tailback on the pitches. You start worrying about him, then he gets it off quick up the middle. The fullback busted for 10 or 15. So defensively, we've got to come out strong, put some hats on some people. On the offense, we've got to get momentum and drive the ball down their throats and score on this big possession.
Thanks, John. Deep for Lebanon, Andre Logue, the wingman, Antoine Ross, and Justin Jones, the pivot man, is David Defendahl. To kick it is Stringfellow. And here we go with the second half.
All right, Blue Devils need to get something going here quickly in the second half. They trail 14-0, but they will get the football. And here's the kick. And again, it's a pooch kick. This time the Blue Devils are going to handle it. Caught at the 35 and brought back over the 40 out to the 41-yard line. Blue Devils handled that a little better. The second touchdown that Beech got, virtually a gift from the Blue Devils because a pooch kickoff, and Blue Devils didn't try to field it. They just stood and watched, and Beech jumped on it and carried it on in 4 plays. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils. Nose of the football out at the Blue Devil 41-yard line.
Landon Baird on that return for Lebanon.
Jones to the near side. And I think Defendahl to the right, but I can't see that number very much. Toss sweep, Antoine Ross, and they'll blow the play dead before it gets started. Everybody threw a flag there, so whatever it was glaring. It's going to be a legal procedure, Blue Devils, and that'll cost them 5, and it'll be 1st and 15. Not a good start here to open the second half.
Not a good start at all. I want to remind folks that FM 98.9 is your place for sports. The Coach's Breakfast tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock live from Uncle Pete's. And on Sunday evening, we'll have Tennessee Titans football.
Justin Jones to the near side, Defendahl to the far side. White's the fullback. Ross is the tailback. Lannon to Ross on a draw. Got a block. Ross through the middle. He's at the 35, 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, and dropped there. Antoine Ross broke it up the middle and scoots across midfield over the 45 down near the 40-yard line before he's finally brought down. One man, the last man, managed to make the tackle.
Lebanon with the Redskins play. Fullback goes one way. Guard and tackle from offside pull and just collapse the inside of that 4-3 defense. And Terry Antoine, great run from scrimmage.
24 on that carry. Now has 106 on 10 carries.
Double wide out set. Hand off again to Ross. Flags fly. Ross slides outside, breaks a tackle. He's at the 35. Ross at the 30. Still on his feet over the 29, down to the 28, maybe the 27-yard line. But check a flag. This one, I'm sure, is going to come back. It was dropped in the Lebanon backfield, and it may be a hold. But hang on to your horses. Illegal procedure again. Blue Devils. So it'll erase about a 12-yard run by Antoine Ross.
John, we didn't catch exactly what was going on. I don't know if you're in a position to hear what the officials are saying. What did it look like?
Couldn't tell from this vantage point. Tommy may have had some motion back in the backfield. We're going to try to get our ear in here in a minute, and I'll let you know in just a second.
Blue Devils now will be looking at 1st and 15 with the nose of the football near the Beech 45-yard line. After the 5-yard penalty, erases a 12-yard gain. Double wide out set for the Blue. Lanning back to throw, gives it to Ross instead, trying to go outside, breaks a tackle. Ross has got 5 yards of it back as he's knocked out of bounds down near the 40-yard line. He got the penalty back, and it'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Blue Devils.
Once again, the Redskins play the counter tray, as some people call it. Fullback goes left. Offside guard and tackle pull and go right, and Antoine picks his spots and got some nice yardage there.
2nd and 11 for the Blue Devils. At the 41 is where they spot the football. Lanning bootleg into the near side, wants to throw. Fire, swings it out to White. Great catch, White at the 30, and he's dumped there, and I think has enough for the 1st down. White, the fullback, hauled it in. It was kind of a rainbow, but he had to throw it like that to get it into White, but he made the catch, and it's a first down for the Blue Devils. So they get 11 on the pass play. 1st and 10 for the Blue at the Beech 30.
John, the Redskins play fake, and they run it to the fullback out in the flat.
Tommy, he did loop the pass right over it with the defensive cornerback's head and hands, and our fullback right there to haul it in gets the first down. Blue got the momentum right now.
Deaf and Dahl to the short side. Jones to the far side. And the Blue will look at a 1st and 10. They give it to Ross up the middle. Had a little room, and then a great play by Birchfield, who is the offensive wing back. He got a leg, wouldn't turn loose. So Birchfield makes the stop, and Ross gets about a half yard on the play. Call it 2nd down and 10. Blue Devils need to put this in. This drive started at their 40 or 41 on the kickoff. Schaefer now to the near side. Jones to the far side. Blue Devils looking at 2 and 10. And the toss to Antoine Ross. Got to hurry, but Ross got it, I think. Beech says they have it, but Ross had it.
It looked like Lanning got his feet tangled up as he's trying to make the toss to Antoine on the sweep. Antoine had taken a good hard 2 steps to his left, and the pitchback was behind him. He had to dive back on top of the football, takes the negative yards there, and Lebanon has the football squarely on the Beech 35.
Blue Devils have shot themselves in the foot in this drive. They're looking at a 3rd and 15 now. Schaefer goes right. Jones comes left. And it's 3rd down 15 for the Blue Devils. Lanning wants to throw, being chased. Fires. He's got White. White again at the 30 trying to split a double team, and he's dumped back at the 34, but they'll give him the forward progress to the 30, and it'll bring up 4th down and 10. But I don't see the Blue Devils kicking it away here. Again, they go to White, and it'll be 4th and 10 for the Blue Devils, but I'm pretty sure they're going to go here. They don't have a whole lot of...
Lebanon's going to take a timeout, Clyde, and make sure they've got the right play and the right personnel. 8:46 to go in the 3rd. Lebanon trails Beech by a score of 14-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Into the game for the Blue Devils as an extra offensive lineman. Well, no, he doesn't. He checks back out of the huddle. Lebanon leaves that offense on the field. We were talking here in the booth during the commercial break. If you have been able to stop them a time or two, perhaps you can try to kick them in the hole and do it again. But Lebanon has not been able to slow Beech down. I think on the first possession, Beech went 3 and out, and since then, Lebanon has not been able to slow down this bunch of Buccaneers.
Well, they haven't been able to slow down this defensive line either. They're going to have to give Lanning just a second to throw the football. They're all over him, and he's having to throw on the run. 4th and 10 for the Blue Devils at the Beech 30. Lanning comes to the near side and looks. Fires it to Antoine Ross, and Ross is loose. He's at the 30, the 25, the 20, 15 to 10. Ross is going to make the corner. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
That, ladies and gentlemen, was a young man making a big play. Lanning backpedals, and flips it to Antoine Ross, who weaved his way in and out of traffic for the touchdown. It was a thing of beauty. 8:33 to go in the 3rd, and Lebanon has cracked the scoreboard. John, you've got the call of the PAT attempt.
A work of art by Antoine Ross out of a crowd to the sidelines and the score. John Miller in to attempt the point after. The holder is David Defendahl. The kick is up. Looks good. He booms this one. It's 7-14. The Blue Devils cut it to 7 with 8:33 to go in the 3rd quarter of play. This sideline report is brought to you by Ron's Family Hair Design, celebrating their 6th anniversary on North Cumberland Street across from Save-A-Lot. Go down there and get a good do from Ron and the gang at Ron's Family Hair Design. Back to the station for this 30-second commercial break.
On the board in their first possession of the second half, Chad Lanning hits Antoine Ross with a 30-yard touchdown pass. The Blue Devils going 59 yards in 7 plays. John Miller has kicked the extra point. So with 8:33 left in the 3rd, the score is now Beech 14, Lebanon 7.
Now let's call on the defense. Blue Devil defense going to have to rise to the occasion and put some stops on the Buccaneers here. They haven't been able to do it the first half. Let's see if they can get it done here in half number 2. Here's the kick, a squibbler along the ground. Caught at the 27, back to the 35. It's Crutchfield, and he is, or Birchfield rather, and he is dropped as he crosses the 35 out to the 36. May have made the 37-yard line. Number 20 at the bottom of the pile for the Blue Devils, William Vanderveer.
Lebanon defensively needs to rally right here, folks. 3 and out would be tremendous. If we could come up with a football, oh, how big that would be. Beefy Martin calls the signals for the Lebanon defense. His partner at linebacker is Trice. Schaefer and Neighbors are your defensive ends.
And Steele is at the controls. That's been bad news all night. Steele's with the shift. He's underneath the center. Motion to the far side. Steele's going to roll. Schaefer chasing him, and they hit him just as he pitches to Birchfield. Lebanon playing it well. He's going to get a yard or 2, and that's all. Blue Devils swarming in there that time, led by Brad Trice, the linebacker. Schaefer hit him hard from behind just as he tossed. He was lucky to get it away.
That's a pretty good way to play the option out there, is to put helmets on the quarterback.
They've been hollering at Kyle Schaefer all night to run down that line of scrimmage, try to catch a quarterback from behind. He just missed him right after he made the pitch, but they did put a lick on the fleet-footed quarterback for Beech.
2nd and 9 after a yard gain for the Buccaneers at their own 33-yard line. And a little razzle-dazzle. Back to throw. Fires it out to the near side. Caught inside Lebanon territory at the 47-yard line, and making the grab is Jason Collins, a 6', 165-pound junior. Big first down for Beech.
Lebanon almost got the quarterback. They ran the blitz with the safety. Justin Jones attacks the quarterback, and he just gets it off. Boo Dobson comes over to make the stop, and a nice catch out there by Collins for first down yardage.
1st and 10 for the Buccaneers. Lebanon territory. Ball near the Lebanon 47-yard line. And they give it to the big boy in the middle. No, it's Birchfield again. I can't keep from calling him Crutchfield, but it's Birchfield on the carry, and he's going to get about a yard and not a whole lot more. Got inside the 46, and about the 45 and a half is where they will spot the football. It'll be 2nd down. We'll call it 2nd down and 8.
Clyde, as I look at this depth chart for Hendersonville Beach, they've only got three seniors in this offensive unit that's on the field. These guys are going to be a force in this region.
Bad news next year. Russell in motion, and time is going to be expired, and I think that's going to cost them 5 for delay of game.
Looked like the tight end raised
up.
In the
no,
line.
it's a legal procedure.
Tight end straightened up after he had taken his spot as the three-point stance.
So instead of 2 and 8, now it's going to be 2 and 13 as they'll move the football back to, well, Beech territory by the length of the football at the 50-yard line. Russell out, along with Matt Davenport out for Beech, as they put some fresh people in there. Birchfield, the wingback. Carver is the halfback, and the throw is Steele. Lebanon trying to get some pressure on him. They knock it down and almost intercepted. 51 had a hand on it. Chris Steelman, but couldn't pull it in.
They got pressure on the quarterback. Somebody deflected it, and Steelman almost got it on the rebound, and we are really flying to the quarterback here in the early stages of this second half, getting some heat on Cody Steele.
Tommy, I like what I see in Chris Steelman. He plays with emotion. He's got a lot of fire in him right now. He gets the defense motivated and fired up. He's a player that's got some energy.
Jason Finch is split wide to the left. Steele underneath, back to throw. Lebanon got pressure on him, and they got a hold of him and knocked him down. Back inside the 40, all the way back to the 36-yard line.
Brian Neighbors, the defensive end, with the sack. Somebody got the quarterback turned around, and Neighbors right there to put the hammer on him. John, who had initial contact?
Tommy, we got in there quick. I want to say it was Beefy Martin that got a leg on him, turned him around, and then Neighbors closed the deal.
Well, hand it to the defense now. They've come alive. They've played better that series than we've seen them all night long, and they're going to get the football back as Beech is going to have to kick it away. But Beech wants to talk about it first. 5:42 to play in quarter 3. 14-7, the Buccaneers are up over the Blue Devils, but the Blue Devils